What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some bad news, as it seemed like the highly anticipated lightweight, junior welterweight showdown between undefeated three-division world champion, who at one point simultaneously held the WBA, World Boxing Association, super title at 130, the WBA regular title at 135 and 140 in superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, taking on undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, 23 wins, no losses, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. When they went back, they just recently went back and forth via social media, just a little over 48 hours ago, and it seemed like both parties involved had agreed to a showdown in December. As Gervonta Tank Davis, he stated he applauded Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia had agreed to everything in all the terms. Ryan Garcia, he stated that Gervonta Tank Davis miscalculated how his approach and how much he actually wants this fight. And so he stated that, he conformed to everything Tank wanted because he's willing to go through whatever it takes to make Tank pay, right? And it seemed like the fight was going to be announced for December. You had Showtime president of sports, Stephen Espinoza. He recently came out. He said that Gervonta Tank Davis has an exclusive right deal with Showtime and that they were negotiating with Ryan Garcia and his team to stage a fight in December. Well, contrary to popular belief, as I told you guys, Olympic gold medalist, 6th Division world champion, retired iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer, turned founder and promoter of Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar the Golden Boy Dela Hoya, he come out and he doused the fire. He came out and he stated that this is not true. And he added Tank Davis and he added Ryan Garcia. And he told Ryan Garcia, I haven't talked to Gervonta Tank Davis's team. I have no contact with them. So as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing being done. Wow. Now, what's interesting to note, as I told you guys, Stephen Espinoza, he said a key word. He made a key statement. He stated, I hope this fight don't fall through due to the same hiccups that happened when we were attempting to make undefeated Mexican superstar, former WBO junior middleweight world champion, Jaime Munguia, face off against undefeated 2-division world champion, who's the reigning WBC middleweight world champion superstar boxer, Jamal Lyons Only Charlo. They had everything set in stone. Everybody agreed. And just like we getting in this situation with Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, suddenly, everything fell apart because Oscar De La Hoya, who has Jaime Munguia, and Jamal Charlo, who's with the PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman, and Showtime President Sports, Stephen Espinoza, the zone needed to be involved. Because Oscar De La Hoya has obligations and a commitment to the zone. His fighters don't have a commitment to the zone, but he has a commitment to the zone, and his company has a commitment to the zone. So indirectly, his fighters have a commitment to the zone, and the zone needs to be involved because when Oscar De La Hoya is not doing such a big deal with Showtime or legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter Bob Arum, ESPN, well, he has to place cards on the zone, all Golden Boy cards. And so he needs the zone platform. He needs their finances to back him. And so he's not going to strain his relationship with the zone to satisfy Stephen Espinoza, Showtime, and Gervonta Tank Davis, or any other fighter for that magnitude, whether it be Gervonta Tank Davis, or former unified lightweight world champion superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez, and ESPN and Top Rank. He's going to demand that DAZN be involved. Why? Because when Ryan Garcia is fighting the Emmanuel Taggles of the world, when Ryan Garcia is fighting the Javier Fortunas of the world, and there's no sight of Showtime and Steven Espinoza or Bob Arum and ESPN, well, DAZN is standing in his corner and financially backing him and showcasing his fighters on their platform. And so now when they get to the biggest fights of their career, he's suddenly going to turn his back on the business that he's been doing, on the commitment that he had, and the loyalty and the relationship at the highest level now, and go moonlight with somebody else. That's not going to happen. Not without them being involved. If you're going to take your new thing on a date, you're going to bring the old thing with you, or you're not going. Everybody's going to enjoy this date, or nobody enjoys it at all. And so when it comes to this situation, as I told you guys, and Steven Espinoza, he clearly knows this, and he clearly had the feeling that that's the case. So Steven Espinoza hints the reason he's saying he hopes it don't fall through. It was a done deal, according to reports, for Jaime Munguia to face Jamal Charlo June 19th. And it fell through because, according to Steven Espinoza, he stated in the twilight, in the last hours, Oscar Dela Hoya came through, and Oscar Dela Hoya said, well, DAZN needs to be involved. And he said it came out of nowhere. And once again, like I said, it didn't come out of nowhere, because Steven Espinoza has to understand and recognize that this is a situation where you know that maybe his fighters, don't have a commitment to DAZN, but you know that he has a commitment to them. So in turn, what you're doing is you're putting him under the spotlight to put him on the spot, but you're not really legitimately trying to make these fights, because you know that the chances of you making this fight is slim to none because of what's taking place, especially if you don't want to include them. You don't want to play nice in the sandbox with them. Okay? Jaime Munguia, 40 wins, no loss and no draw, 32 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 73-inch arm reach. He would have been Jamal Charlo, 32 wins, no loss and no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. He would have been Jamal Charlo's biggest fight, and only the third world champion Jamal Charlo has fought in his career that was a world champion by the time he fought him. And overall, only the fourth world champion he's ever faced in his career overall. Dating back to his first fight against Cornelius K9 Bundridge, his second fight immediately following that fight against Austin No Doubt Trout, and then unofficially Julian J. Rock Williams, who didn't become a champion until 3 years after Jamal Charlo beat him. Jaime Munguia would have been the best fighter on his resume in his prime. And it fell through because Steven Espinoza knows very well that DAZN is going to need to be involved, and he knows that the relationship between Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN would be strained if they didn't involve DAZN some way, somehow. So in a sense, he's trying to destroy the relationship with Oscar De La Hoya and DAZN. And he knows this. So he knows that he's playing with house money, because he knows if it don't happen, it's going to fall back on Oscar De La Hoya and Oscar De La Hoya's fighters to say, see, we attempted to make the fight. He don't want to make the fight. And I told you guys, Oscar De La Hoya was already putting roadblocks in the way. Why? Because Oscar De La Hoya understands that they're not going to want DAZN to get a piece of the pie. And so Oscar De La Hoya knows that the chances of the fight happening is slim to none, because the two biggest fight in his stable is Ryan Garcia, and he has undefeated welterweight Mexican superstar title contender Virgil Ortiz Jr., who is 19 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Those are the two top fighters in his stable, not named Jaime Munguia. So he has three top fighters, all Mexican fighters, all undefeated. And he's going to risk them and don't get nothing out of it and just stand on the sideline? No, he's not. And Steven Espinoza and everybody involved knows he's not going to do that unless his worth is wow, period. So there you have it. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Oscar De La Hoya saying he still hasn't talked to their team, meaning that it ain't going to happen unless he's just simply blowing smoke at this point in time to deflect so he can have a super big announcement and surprise to the fans. I highly doubt that. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.